Listen up! Did you know that the LMFL is starting back very soon? Well, now you know. Guess what? Today I'm going to be talking about the format explainer for the 2026 LMFL season, which is heading into its 4th season. Can you believe that? There are going to be some rule changes that you guys should probably know about, such as 10-minute quarters and a 20-second accelerated play clock, and the fact that everybody is going to be headed to the playoffs. Regular season format is going to be as follows. Because we are now fielding only 8 competitors this season, including myself, we are going to be doing a single round-robin-like format for the regular season with a 1-week bye. After those 7 games are played, we will then seed everybody accordingly by record, and of course all the tiebreakers that you see in front of your screen right now. Point differential tiebreaker, by the way, is going to be the difference between how many points have been scored versus the points that have been allowed, aka, you know, the defense. But hopefully it doesn't really come down to that. Playoffs this season is going to be very interesting, because for the first time ever, the LMFL is going to be fielding a double elimination format. Obviously, everybody knows what a double elimination format consists of. If you lose, you're not totally out of it, but you are knocked down to the lower bracket. With the graphic, as you guys can see on screen here, it will show that if you lose once, you get knocked to the lower bracket, and then obviously if you lose again, then you're done. The playoff schedule isn't exactly finalized, so please check out the socials for all updates in regards to the playoff schedule, which will come much later into the season. And then of course it all comes down to the grand final, which will then be held at some point mid-June. That will determine who the 2026 LMFL champion will be. However, there is one thing to this. Obviously it will come down to the competitor in the winner's bracket and the competitor from the loser's bracket. However, if the loser's bracket winner wins the first game of the grand final, then a second game will have to be played. But obviously, if the person coming from the winner's bracket wins the game first, then they win the champion. Prize pool this season has been increased to $600, which is, you know, it's money. It's a lot of money. But of course, the grand finalists will be getting a free copy of the next Madden NFL game when it comes out later this year. That is pretty much it for the 2026 LMFL season. There's a lot of things here that is going to be quite different compared to previous seasons. So what I will suggest is you guys take a look at the links down below. The spreadsheet is officially live for everybody to look at in terms of the stats, standings, schedule, and etc. Along with checking out all our socials on Twitter, Blue Sky, and obviously the YouTube channel, just to make sure that you guys understand as to when the schedule is and when games will be live. So I hope you guys tune into the LMFL this season. It's going to be a great season. 2026 LMFL kickoff game doubleheader, which is going to be live later today, actually, on twitch.tv/azlarlar and live here on YouTube at LMFL_official. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the field.